If you're from a town, you'd say, oh, I live in Emporia, Kansas. But when you live on an island, do you say, I live in Bainbridge Island? That's pretty weird, right? I grew up about a quarter of a mile that way. Still on Eagle Harbor, but a little bit further towards the head of the bay. And we're sitting in the house I built over the course of a few years and finished up just in time for my second daughter to be born upstairs. Any given day of the week, I will do a lap of the island, and there's lots of different variations on it, but I mostly go through the same neighborhoods and more or less do a loop of the entire island. And to see all the houses I used to grow up playing in as a kid, the old harbors and the boats of friends. Every day, something small will change, but for the most part, a lot of it remains the same. And if I do the same route or similar route every time, you see those seasonal changes too. One day, all of a sudden, the Himalayan blackberries are ripe, and then maybe another week it's the thimbleberries. They start to come back to life after a dormant winter, and I like being reminded of the space I'm in and seeing those small shifts day to day in that same space. It makes me feel grounded. It's super awesome having that kind of connection to the place you live, but having those memories in that place that you call home, it's beautiful because it attaches you to that place, but it also makes it really hard to leave that place. So I'm pretty attached to the island. So we brought the boat into the shop about a month ago now. There's a never-ending stream of projects, of course, that you discover. Like any good remodel, there's a new project found for every one finished. Every time I come down to the boat, it definitely feels like a daunting project, but it just opens this door to an adventure that we couldn't otherwise have. So when it's all said and done, we'll have more than just a boat to use. We're going to have a story to tell. You get marker all over your nose. Were you smelling the markers? Yes. Oh my God, Lindsay. Part of this year, as much as it is about discovering this new scene and sort of this alternative version of racing, it's also figuring out what does bike racing mean to me now. And I think it's exciting to be able to rewrite that script, but it's also really intimidating. And then I return to the house projects and boat trips and the other things in my life that have brought me joy to sort of find the balance again. It's really easy to get kind of sucked into the vortex that is the cycling bubble, and can also feel oversaturating. And so for me, having these sort of other things going on in my life was a way to detach from the bubble for chunks of time. And when I come back to the island, I'm not anonymous, but everyone knows me because I grew up here, because I'm Kiel, not because I'm a bike racer, and that's really refreshing.